What's up, guys? I'm back again very soon for more content because yet again I want to go find some geocaches. And today I'm up in Thomaston, Connecticut. I'm about to go to the cemetery because there's probably about 4 or 5 caches there. I think one of them is has a DNF as of recently, so I probably won't be going to try to find that one, but I'll definitely attempt the other ones. But the first thing I see when I'm about to drive up there, which that's where we're headed, but we have this little chapel here, which is kind of neat. It definitely looks like it's been here a long time, and I kind of want to take a look at it. So here we have one of the doors. So yeah, this chapel has 2 doors. We have one over here and one here. So this is the Charles F. Williams Memorial Chapel in memory of Charles. So it says 1924, so it's been here for 101 years. Look at these old windows. It's very nice. What's interesting about this though is it's literally right next to these rocks here. It's barely any room. This is wild. Yeah, it's probably I'm assuming a fireplace or something. But we'll just walk around here. So that gets up there. Yeah, this way, like I said, that's where the cemetery is that I'm gonna be going to today, I guess. Neat little thing you see while you're headed elsewhere. There's looks like a dent there. It's not cool. Yeah, pretty nice. So here's the name. It's called Hillside Cemetery in Thomaston. It was established in 1742. All right, so I parked, and the first thing I see here is we have an old mausoleum. There's a couple steps here, and looks like this was created or built in 1903. Williams Reynolds. And you have this little thing here that says perpetual care, so I'm not sure what that means, but yeah, this is pretty neat. But the first cache is up that way, so I'm gonna go there. Just a little view of some of the gravestones here at Hillside Cemetery. It's kind of crazy to think about. I mean, this is the general idea of cemeteries, that there's coffins and bodies buried under here. You're basically standing below tons of bodies, but that's how cemeteries work. Here's an interesting one. This one has got a spear on top. That is it's like a game token, if I don't know, sorry or something. Not to be disrespectful, I'm just telling you what it kind of reminds me of. Very interesting. So I'm about 30 feet away from the first cache, and this one's kind of on a slope here. And I mean, the terrain was a 3.0, so it makes sense. This one's called Ancient Cemetery Cache, and obviously named after the cemetery that's been here for 250 or so years. I'm gonna guess it's gonna be probably over there. It was pointing over here for the compass. I think I understand why it's called Ancient Cemetery Cache now. There literally is an ancient cemetery over here that's it's just it's completely isolated from everything else up there. I'm gonna have to probably check that out. That's pretty cool. Although the cache, I walked down a little bit from the slope. It's over that way, or at least the coordinates are saying that. It could be off. We're gonna find out. So here's another shot of that old cemetery there, and turn around, we see some icicles, and right behind it looks like the cache container. So we have to break some icicles. It's like a prison for the geocache. Look at this. That is so cool. Only in winter can this happen. It's got this little jail cell, but yeah, this drop off here, it's got all these icicles that have formed. Very neat. some over there. Those ones look a lot longer. So here's the cache. There's even icicles on the cache container itself, which is pretty cool. Just broke it off. All right. Let's see. There's some water in here. Logbook. I just lost my footing there. Pen. I think this is like a narwhal. Pretty sure. It's because of that, like the rod or the. I don't know if that's like the nose. I don't know enough about them. Got like a whale or a dolphin. I think it's like a dolphin. I don't know my sea creatures. Crazy cats. It looks like a magnet. Got a pink duck. Got an eraser that says well done. Okay, time to sign the log. Okay. So yeah, so there's my name right there. This is a Dilbert notebook, more specifically. That's interesting. Never seen that before. So here is my Mario sticker of choice. Right there. You got a dry bones riding a boo because we're at a cemetery. It only makes sense. And I'll just put Mario with a power star. I'll put that in here as a tradable. All right. So I'm gonna put this back now in its icicle prison, and we're gonna go take a look at the cemetery over that way. All right, these gravestones, you can't even see what it says on them because they're so old. It's pretty amazing because this is literally just in the middle of the woods. There's just an old cemetery here. It's just, you don't normally see something like this. Normally cemeteries are very like designated, or you know, they have their own style of just having grass around them and such, and you know, they're usually alongside like a road, but this is just, I mean, there's a road right there, but you know, looks like that one says 1799. This is 1791. Yeah, a lot of these are definitely very worn. Very interesting. $1838. Like, yeah, some of these are pretty buried. You got pieces of them. Some of them were broken. Got like a little sign there. So yeah, there's a walkway here. I probably should have come through this way. Probably can walk up from there. Yeah, there's like the gate. So probably down there is, I think, the chapel. So yeah, pretty cool, guys. So I'm on my way to the next cache, and I see we got an old brick staircase here, and we have a gate there that says, has a stop sign. And the next cache, it's called no exit here, but it's actually up that way, which is kind of weird because like the stop sign is there, and that looks like it could be like no exit because it's blocked off. But I guess I'll trek up there to where the coordinates lead me. So I just got to the top, and I found out that the cache container is right there. You can freaking see it from the top here. And I thought it was right here, but it is not. So I'm gonna go back down and go get it. All right, let's actually go to the right spot. The funny thing about this is this cache is a 4.0 difficulty. There's no way this is a 4.0 difficulty. Unless it's like you're just trying to trick people by having to go up there or go over there because of the name. But let's open this up now. Alright, so yeah, now I'm sitting on like the brick staircase, and we're gonna open this up. So yeah, there's the log. We got it's like a pair of eyes, which that looks kind of similar. I wanna open this up, hold on. This looks very similar to like last episode where I found what I was calling those orange balls. So maybe they're supposed to have eyes in them. They're very similar, just a different color. You got a wiffle ball, we got a pair of lips, we got a bee, and lastly, we got a blue pencil, a small blue pencil. There's my name. Hopefully that's focused. So for the tradable, I'm gonna do a Yoshi sticker. Put this in the bag. That's my Mario sticker of choice. I got PD Prawn on there. Alright, we're gonna go put this back and then move on to the next cache. So I'm going to find a third cache. And we got a frozen pond here. You can see there's some water flowing out of that little pipe there. You got a dock. You got a, looks like a wall here and a little bridge on it. But the cache, I can't see that well because the sun glare. But it's like over that way. I want to walk over this bridge. It's very enticing. Look at the cracks on the pond. It's pretty wild. Makes you wonder, like, how does that even happen? Unless someone did that somehow. I doubt it. I'm gonna walk along the wall. What's this? Looks like a nail, one of those pink things. A nice little green bridge here. Very cool. But yeah, so the cache is somewhere over here. So on my way to the cache, I found this this disc thing. I think it might be like an old water fountain, judging by the way it's designed. And I believe the cache is up this way. It looks like it might be it, but I'm not sure. We're gonna find out. This one is it's called Trying to Get Into the Pond, and it's actually a large. Like, this looks like a plant pot there, and that doesn't look like a large sponge. Let's see. Nope, that's not it. Alright, well, I'll keep looking. So, I'm up on this wall now. So the hint is saying it's like about 10 feet from like the flagpole here. And yeah, it's an ammo can. I mean, I wouldn't say ammo cans are necessarily large caches. Large caches are more like the big totes, what are you gonna call them? This is more like a regular size, I would say. Let's open this up. This is a big one, actually. Jump down. Okay, we're gonna open this bad boy up. This is actually a pretty big ammo can. Like, normally ammo cans are kind of like skinnier almost. This one is definitely pretty wide. It's getting all dirty now. Yeah, I think this was last found in September. Let's open it up. Okay. Wow. Got a lot of stuff in here. So we got a hardcover logbook here. We got, look at that, it's something Christmas related. It's a white duck. It looks like it's got like an elf hat almost. Pink breast cancer rubber duck. There's a whole bunch of rubber ducks in here. This is like a unicorn. Just like last episode when I found this mayonnaise and instrument cache. We got yet another Halloween stamp. This one's orange. We got a bat stamp. We got a Jessie Toy Story figure. We have a blue baby. That's pretty interesting. Just like a solid blue color. We got French fries eraser, a pink ball. Oh, we got it's a little people, I think like a jaguar. I think no, this isn't like the Alphabet Zoo one. I've had those before because I've sold them. DIY wind chime. We have a finger puppet of whatever this is. Plush ladybug. Got a pink necklace. Got a white cross. Referee. Educational play care, or play, yeah, educational play care rubber duck. Yeah, it's we're at yet another quiet place, and I think it's just because it's cold out, so there's not too many people at a place like this today. This is a very cool place. I like this little pond here. It's very pretty with how it's frozen. We got a rubber duck keychain. I'm just showing everything that's in here. I think it's time to sign the log. Got a big logbook here. we are. So here's my Mario sticker. It's a peach and some toads. Like last episode, I put in a copy of NBA Live 06 for the PSP into a cache. Today, I'm gonna put Crash Bandicoot, but disclaimer, this doesn't work. So someone's gonna, if they actually have a PS1 and they try this, it's not gonna work. So, actually I think this is not even, all right, there we go, now it's on there. But yeah, I'm gonna put this in here because it can fit. They're gonna try it and it's not gonna work, so. Yeah, that's not nice. Let's put this back now, and there's one more cache here I'm gonna go try to find, so let's go find that one. All right, so I'm on my way to the next cache, and you can hear right there's a wind chime, which is funny because we just found one of those that previous cache. Yeah, I had to like hike up the hill here. It was a little bit steep, and the sun is starting to set. We have probably about an hour and a half daylight. And the next one is called Just Ducky. And yeah, it should be over here, which it's a regular size, so I wouldn't be too surprised if there was a bunch of rubber ducks inside there as well. Yeah, so I just spotted this thing. I have no idea. It looks like it's probably like a bird's nest of some kind, but it's a very weird shape. Maybe it's supposed to be like a pear. I see like a stem on the top there. I don't know, but yeah, the cache, I believe it's over this way. So here's the walkway up to the cache, and I spotted it. Got a blue lid right there. Let's try to get this. It's all stuck in there. Man, I have to move this rock. It's a little buried. Digging it up. Yeah, that's yeah, I would say it's a regular size cache. It's like I just always have to be judgmental on whether it's really the accurate size. Okay, let's open this up. So this one doesn't have a bunch of rubber ducks in it, first off. It's called Just Ducky, but I'm not sure why it's called that. But we got a Howard Johnson pen right there. So yeah, you can probably hear the car in the distance. We got some nail filers. There's an orange one. We got a purple one. Fireball cinnamon whiskey, and it's got like a freaking drop of whiskey in there. That's, I don't think I found a bottle of whiskey in a cache before. We got, this is like that one fish from SpongeBob. It's from 2020. It's the year that's on it. We got a green pencil, orange pen, blue top, like a spinning top. This looks like a purple game piece. It's got like a little hat. Here's the logbook. This is a very nice logbook. It almost looks like a Bible. It says Kate Spade on the back here. This must be like a high-end logbook. This is like the premium one. A lot of people have in here. Someone drew a cross inside. Here we are. My name on the log there. There is Mario as the sticker. It's a Mario sticker. So instead of putting a Mario sticker you can put elsewhere, I'm just gonna put an orange dice block for a trade. It's probably should be putting a bigger item in there, but I don't think I have any more big items in my backpack. But we're gonna move on. I think probably try to go to at least one more place before I'm done for the day. But yeah, let's go. So I'm walking down from the Hillside Cemetery, walking back down to my car, and we see this thing here. So I don't know if this is where like the water is supposed to flow into. I mean, it's shaped like a chimney almost, but it's it's obviously not a chimney because it's just here in the middle of the cemetery. It's like, I mean, it looks like the water drains out that way, but it's just kind of cool. I've never really seen like something like this. It's like almost like a little small foundation. So I'm on my way to the next cache location. You see, we got a water tower right there. That's pretty cool. Look at this freaking ice, guys. That is wild. Good Lord. That is some crazy ice. So here we are, the next location, the Thomaston Dam. As you can see, it's down that way, and there is one cache to find over here. We're gonna go check it out. We're gonna go try to find the cache. So I'm walking down to the dam, and we got a staircase right here. Yeah, I parked over like that way, so I could have walked over here, but decided to just take the road. So we got a view. That is a big drop right there. Look at that. There's a lot of ice there. Man. So the other side, sorry about the glare with the sun, but you got a set of train tracks here. They go along that way. We got a bunch of tubes there. I don't know what those are for. I guess this is like the U.S. Army Corps. They built this. Yeah, they got a restricted sign. They don't want you walking on the rock slope. Probably slip. But that's some cool train tracks there. Yeah, you got the valley there. In previous episodes, I went to the Larkin trail there, and it looked pretty similar to that with like the rocks on the sides. Here's another amazing view. You really can see pretty far right here, and I think those white tubes, or yellow tubes rather, that's what they're used for. They're like create like a barrier. You have like you can see with this, like for clearer view. See if this works. It probably won't. I'm trying. Oh, okay, I think we got it. Almost. Hold on. We're getting there. Okay, you can kind of see. This is this is not what it's meant for. This is meant for a human eye, not a camera lens. Yeah, I tried. So the cache, you have to walk, I think, about 0.3 or 0.4 miles, like that way. So we have to basically walk across the entire dam just to get to the one cache that's here. But I would say it's worth it because this is a pretty amazing view. You can see houses up on the hill right there. It's pretty cool. Now we got some satellite towers there. Okay, so I believe I see where the dam goes out right there. It's kind of hard to tell it because of the sun, but there we go. Goes out right there. Yeah, I gotta say, guys, these yellow tubes here, it's very weird. It's like something you would see in like a video game than like real life. If they're creating like a boundary where you're not allowed to walk past it. And they go even farther. They go right through the woods over there, which is really funny because they just don't look like they're fitting there whatsoever. So I pretty much reached the end here. Walked pretty much the whole dam. We got a sign here. I don't know if I'll read the whole thing, but if you want to pause the video now, you can read all about the Thomaston Dam. I guess there was a destruction of the dam from a flood in '55, which I've heard about that because I actually did sell a book about that before the flood of '55. We got a little house here. I don't know if this is like the bathrooms or what this is. We're gonna find out. Yes, it is. It's restrooms. I wonder if they're open. Probably not. Oh my god, it's open. I might actually use it. Yeah, before, I don't think I recorded it, but there was like a couple deer that were over here. But yeah, this is a pretty amazing view. So I am finally here at the cache, and this one's called the Dam Flooded Fling. Yeah, I already spotted it. If you can look right there, hopefully you can see it. I see an ammo cannon sticking out. So we're gonna go grab that. We're gonna open it. So I found a couple benches nearby. Yeah, the cache is up that way. Over there. Yeah, I pulled it out. We're gonna sit here. We're gonna open up the ammo box. It's like opening up our present. Let's take a look. See what we got in here. So this actually hasn't been found since April of 2024. It's been over a year and a half. And it's definitely looking a little rusty in there. We got a 5-star notebook. We got an old Bob the Builder ball. This one's very dirty. We got a blue star whistle. Got an iron-on patch. This looks like a plane that you can put together. I don't know, is it like a potion or something? Looks like, it says Disney on the back of it, so it's probably for some Disney toy set. Another eraser. 2 erasers, yeah, just leaves. We got a Dare eraser. It's a green necklace with a pencil through it. We got a very dirty bunny man. Yeah, there's a lot of just other junk in there. It's very rusted in there. Okay, there's my name on the log there. Okay, so I'm gonna put a chain chomp on there. Put it on inside here. Put it right here. Hopefully that's gonna stay. I don't think it's going to. Okay, we'll try here. Yeah, it's all wet, so yeah, that might not work too good. And it'll probably fall off. So for my tradable item, I'm gonna put a pink dice block in there. Okay. So we're gonna put this back and move on. All right, put this back where I found it. Just right here. Back in its little cubby. But yeah, the sun is pretty much set, but I think I pointed this out before, but you can see there's like 2 houses, or like at least, actually there's a couple houses up there. It's kind of cool. They get a pretty amazing view. Get to oversee the dam and such. Oh yeah, we can see this now. Looks like we got a green slab right there. We got a yellow gate there. You can see a little bit better now that the sun isn't glaring in our eyes. I wonder how many feet this is compared to like down there, like how many feet of elevation. So I think I just answered my own question. So it shows right there, there's about 131 feet of elevation, or at least I assume that's what it means, because you can see down there, I can't even see where it even says 40 on this, I guess this huge measuring stick thing. I mean, it's obviously meant for like when the dam gets high. I mean, maybe it does actually get really high. I highly doubt it would ever get to the maximum height right there, but you never know. Maybe there'll be some extremely huge storm. So yeah, the sun is really starting to set now. So I'm close to where my car is parked, but right next to the parking lot, you got this open space right here. Got a couple fire burner, like the little stove things for picnics. You got benches. It's like a little outhouse, and I think that's for that like the horseshoe toss, if I had to guess what this is for. Don't usually see these at parks that often. I mean, it's not the first time I've seen them, but they're more uncommon than you would think. And we got a little birdhouse here. Pretty nice. It's starting to get cold though, so I'm gonna probably get back in the car. Okay, I'm home now. Yeah, I didn't do an outro in the car or anything because we're supposed to be going to go see some Christmas lights, and I figure I'll probably record that just to show you guys what that looked like. But let's see what's happening in our house. My dad is heating up hoagies in the air fryer. We have a Christmas tree. A Harry Potter movie is on. We got this new dog. Her name is Sky. I never watched all. We still have Kissa. He's still alive. And we have the big puppy. The puppy. Okay, well, we're gonna go see Christmas light now.
Bye.